Hi, I'm Dave, welcome to the channel. Today's video was supposed to be about this lovely new Revo slot Opel Kadett, but it isn't. There's been a change of plan. So yeah, this change of plan. If you watched the video I uploaded yesterday, you'll know this unit here, bless it, has developed a fault, which is why I haven't done the video on the car, because I can't really put laps in at the moment properly. The second part of this video will be about the fault and everything I've done to try and diagnose what it might be, and I haven't come up with any answers yet. The first part of this video is about saying thank you and being very grateful. The YouTube slot car family yesterday gave me lots of suggestions and gave me lots of comments of support, even if they couldn't help with trying to solve this problem, and I'm so grateful for that. It kind of kept me going a bit yesterday. I was getting quite disappointed with everything. And secondly, obviously, I've reached another milestone, which is 700 subscribers. So if you subscribed since the start of April, that's you. Thank you very much. And to the other 600, thanks for sticking with me. Now, we'll try and get to the bottom of this issue, but in the meantime, I have managed to get a second-hand unit off a guy called Paul on Facebook Marketplace, which he's going to send to me. I should get a tracking number today, so that should turn up soon. So I should be able to carry on using my track while I try and solve the problems with this unit here. So yeah, this is the end of part one of the video. This is the bit where I say thank you very much for all of your support, and the next bit you might not want to bother with because it's going to be kind of long and boring and technical, and I've done this and I've done that, so I don't mind if you go now. Let's start with the video that I posted yesterday. As you can see, I've completely disconnected the CU unit from all the other pieces of track. Now, you see that? When you let off the trigger immediately and fully, rapidly, and only when you do that, it crashes the CU, and it does it on both tracks. And it does it with all cars fitted with the SCD 2022 FT slot Technic chip. It doesn't do it with any of the cars that have got a Carrera chip in them. It doesn't do it with the car that's got the slotted chip in it. And it doesn't do it with the car that's got the other FT slot Technic 1044 chip in it. It only does it with cars with the SCD 2022 chip. So while I accept the issue is with the FTS chip, it's with all of the chips at the same time. And some of those chips are brand new, and some of those chips are as much as 10 months old and been used on this track for the last 10 months. So they're not even the same batch of chip. Besides, all of them have worked perfectly well up until the other day, when suddenly the Carrera CU decided it didn't like any of them. So at that point, something changed. Now, it could have simultaneously happened in 10 separate chips, although I doubt it, or it could have happened in the CU. I'm kind of erring towards it being something that's happened in the CU at this point. And to answer many people's questions yesterday, yes, I have done the factory reset on the CU. It didn't work. Now let's add to the confusion. If you let off the trigger gently, it doesn't do it. Let off the trigger hard, and it causes the CU to crash. And to add even more to the confusion, it happens on the main CU section, and it happens up to the start of this crossover, and back as far as one standard straight. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. All three of those are fine, and every other part of the track is fine. It only happens between these 2 points I'm showing you now on the track, if you drop off the throttle immediately. So where are we at with this? Well, I bought this unit 12 months and 2 weeks ago. So Carrera's going to say it's out of warranty, And Carrera will probably say, well, you're using an aftermarket chip. It works fine with the Carrera chips, which is what it was designed for. And they have a point. However, we know that's probably not really the case. I don't know what else to do. I've run out of ideas. I've kind of got a sneaking suspicion that there is something unique about the signal that comes back from the FT Slot Technic 2022 chip that's causing some kind of a spike in the data, which is making the CU crash. Why it's doing that, I don't know. I can only assume maybe a solder joint in the circuit board has gone a bit dull or dry, or some other degradation of the circuit board in the CU is slowly taking place, and it's only affecting these chips at the moment. I would expect over time this issue to deteriorate and it to affect more chips. I'm absolutely baffled as to why it only happens on the pieces of track immediately next to the CU. I can only assume that some kind of resistivity in the extra length of rails between the car and the CU is cushioning whatever this spike is. But I am at a loss, and I've reached out to everybody I know, so this video is now reaching out to the people I don't know, but the real experts in this field. Dave Kennedy, Greg Galb, Johnny Hobby, people like that. Have any of you got any ideas what I can do about this?